Right then, ladies and gentle beings, here comes a nice little short video of some strong women and women who did stuff. Have a nice afternoon. Premiere at 7.
In the realm of free speech, I just was curious about your thoughts on the backlash received by Professor Jordan Peterson on the University of Toronto campus, if you heard of the issue.
No, I haven't. Can you want to tell us a little bit?
Basically, he is in opposition of Bill C-16, and basically his refusal of using gender pronouns on the campus has received an enormous backlash, and there's videos on YouTube to sort of document.
This professor refused to use the pronouns that are being requested or demanded by transgender activists.
Yes.
Okay. Well, more power to him, okay, is what I say, okay? This is getting ridiculous, okay? My PhD is in English literature, okay, from Yale, right? And I do not, and it's fine. Contribute to the language, okay? Write a poem, okay? Write a book, okay? Certainly, okay? Look at the way Gloria Steinem, her one great accomplishment is that she was a co-founder of Ms. Magazine, okay? Right? And there was a very important contribution made by Ms, okay? Because before this, unlike the Romance languages, in English, you had Mrs. or Miss, okay? So if you were unmarried at age 40, 50, 60, you were still called Miss in this very demeaning way. Whereas in France, okay, a young girl is called Mademoiselle. In the minute a woman, a person gets into her 20s, and after that, she's called Madame. Okay, whether she's married or unmarried, Madame, she has dignity, she has authority, right? And the same thing in Italian. You have your signorina if you're young, and then signora if you're old. It doesn't matter if you're married or unmarried. Okay, so Ms. was a very important contribution to the language. It took time to be absorbed. Okay, but this political agitation to change everyday common speech, are you kidding me? Okay, all right, people shouldn't be putting up with this for 1 second. What kind of nonsense is this? Absolute nonsense, okay? And these people who are searching for their own identity, okay, and want to impose on others, that is not my philosophy of the libertarian. That is an invasion, an intrusion into other people's personal rights. So excuse us, the English language is owned, okay, by everyone, okay? It was created by great artists, Chaucer and Shakespeare, and Wordsworth and Joyce and so on. How dare you sniveling little, maniac, tell us how we're going to use pronouns. Go take a hike, I say to them.
Yes, I have. I waited last night, but I got too tired, so I had to go back to the hotel room that I can't afford to go to sleep, so I could wake up and stay here all day, so I could drive back to Houston for 3 hours, tired, and risk running into a deer because y'all are filibustering instead of making sure that parents get to speak first when y'all are listening to people talk here who live here and people who get paid to be here. So I filed the first federal lawsuit against woke indoctrination in America, in Nevada. And I live here now. And if my daughter is taught CRT at all, I will sue you. If my daughter is taught SEL at all, I will sue you. I am encouraging every parent I know to sue you. To sue every teacher, principal, every system, everybody up the chain. Because we're tired of y'all. We don't need CRT. We don't need SEL. We don't need, and listen, I'm an atheist, bisexual, biracial, homeless person. I want school choice. I do not want my child to be taught that just because she's black and a woman, she ain't gonna make it. I do not want my child to be taught that she needs to express herself sexually in her classroom. And in the Bible, there's no depictions of blowjobs. None. Not one. Let's do the context, right? In the Bible, or in Chaucer for that matter, there's no depictions of anal sex. That's not happening in no classic ever. This is the context. This is what we're talking about. Y'all are tripping. Every single day we go to schools and we see our teachers lie to us, lie right to our faces. And y'all say you have our best interest at heart? So why does everything have to be so difficult? Why can't we just go to people and say, hey, look, this is wrong, and state the reasons why, and then they fix it? Why does it have to be X amount of steps to get to where we need to be? Why do you have to be a lawyer in order to figure all of this stuff out? I swear to you, I promise you, I will turn this into a class action lawsuit, ambulance chasing business. And you're gonna understand the reason why teachers are leaving, because I had dinner with a teacher from Austin last night. They're leaving because they don't want to give their pronouns. They don't want to have to supervise people in the bathroom because they're having sex in the bathrooms. They don't want to have to deal with that stuff. They don't want to have to deal with these kinds of issues. And we don't have to invalidate all of these teachers' issues with their emotional support learning. We don't need that. Our kids are not your emotional support animals. Stop treating them like that. I'm a mother, not a birthing person. I earned that right with my cellulite and my stretch marks. You're not going to do this to us. We will fight you every single day from now on.
Ms. Clark, thank you for your testimony. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here. Are there any questions, members of Ms. Clark? Ms. Clark, I don't think so. But again, thank you for your testimony. Chair calls